All right, hey everybody, welcome back to the eBay shop. My name's Corey,
I'm Teresa,
and we are Grams and Pops Vintage,
and we're
and
sorry.
we're s- we're sorry we missed a week, but we're over it. We're back, and if you clicked on this title thinking that we're quitting eBay, we were a little misleading, a little bit on purpose. We wanted people to click and watch. We're not quitting eBay, just
Nope.
to get that out front. We are quitting all the fun parts of eBay, so you have to stay tuned to see what that's about.
You will.
That's all you had to add to
That's
that?
all I got to add.
Wow. Teresa's on the ball today. She's got a lot to add to the story, but
It's been a long morning already.
it has been a long morning. We have a long rest of the day.
Yeah,
Like
because we have a
today,
booking at 5:30.
yeah, we've got all the packing. I've got some stuff I'm working on the computer. I've got to edit the video. We got a booking tonight.
And you may not take your computer with you because it's only a half-hour booking. So
Yeah, so it's gonna be a busy day today. But with that said, let's get into it. What's the first thing I sold?
we sold some perfume. Be very gentle opening it because it's not sealed in there.
I don't think I'm gonna open it. It's Wind Song,
Yep,
so
it is
smells
Prince
like a song.
Machiavelli Windsong gift set. It's the spray mist,
Did
the
you say
perfume.
spray piss?
Something like that. The spray mist, the perfume, and there's a cream perfume something. The cream
That
perfume.
whole box
I
sounds
can't say-
wrong.
I can't say that. The cream perfume is empty, like it's all dried up inside, but I sold it primarily for the
bottle.
big bottle. And somebody messaged me and they're like, does it still smell like perfume? Yeah. Anyways, we've had that for a while. Paid $3 for it. Sold it for $28.99.
Next thing we got here is a set of drums for an electric drum set that we picked up, what, almost a year ago now? Was it this summer?
Yeah, it was early summer.
So we bought this at a big farm garage sale.
Yep, we paid $40 for the whole lot, for the whole entire set. And that is the single zone 8-inch tom pads. And there are 3 with the mounting brackets, which most people, I cannot talk today. I'm telling you. Most people sell it for just the pads, but I had the brackets and everything and I didn't want to split them out. So I just sold it with the mounting brackets and everything. And those sold for $29.99. I think the only thing I have left is one drum pad and the stand.
All right, so what's the fun stuff we're quitting? We're actually quitting all the stuff that most people enjoy, and that's the doing experiments and
The sourcing,
testing
which
stuff.
we're
the
not
sourcing
stopping
primarily.
sourcing.
No,
We're just
but
not getting to do the fun go out to the garage sale.
It's
sourcing.
winter time. Garage sales have ended. I mean, there may be a few sales through the year.
We did go to one in town the other day.
We did. There may be a few sprinkled sales through the year, but for us in this area, sourcing has ended for us primarily. Our main sourcing, which is garage sales and stuff.
Yep.
So we're buckling down and getting rid of all the fun stuff, and we're pulling back on our sourcing, and that means we'll be focused on the grind part of eBay, which is just listing, picking, packing, shipping, and just doing that stuff. So that's kind of what we mean by we're quitting. We're quitting the fun stuff. Now it's in the running season.
We are. So now my sourcing, which it was for it has been all year, is I get to sit at my chair and I get to look stuff up before I go and get it and do it that way.
Yep.
Which I like that, but it's not as fun.
That's way more fun for me.
So yes, no more no more experiment.
All right, but that means we have a different reality for our eBay shop and our eBay business here coming on. So we'll talk about that next. But what is the next thing that sold?
You can't show it. It's not up there because it's a Gigantor one. But we sold a turkey.
We did.
We sold a turkey inflatable. This one is a Gemmy airborne inflatable. It is 8 foot. It's called a Just Inflate.
It's like the 17th already. I hope they're not ordering that for their Thanksgiving this year. It's going to be close.
I don't know. Anyways, it is a Thanksgiving turkey. He does have the little pilgrim hat on.
Yep.
He's adorable, but he sold for $80. Shall we discuss this one?
All right, and then we've got some Department 56 trees. Are these the ones you went back and forth on?
No.
No?
No.
What is there to discuss on these?
No. That was one of my big boo-boo buys from the
This
very
was?
first online auction that I did.
Oh, so they're Department 56
So we
trees.
may or may not make money on it. I don't remember what I ended up forking over for it, but it is a Department 56 Village accessory village Pequot Pequot pines. It is a set of 3 with the box, and they sold for $80. I'm just glad they're gone.
Well, at this point, it's like an 18-inch long box. It clears a lot of shelf space. So
Up on the top shelf.
just being gone is gone.
Yep.
All right, so what's the reality of this season for us? It's primarily boring season is what we would say. It is boring
Yes.
season. It means longer shipping days and restocking supplies, which we just did.
We
a bit.
did. So FYI, I'm gonna give everybody a piece of information. This is the video we were supposed to record last week.
This is the video we did record last week.
We did, and it corrupted. But last week I actually did go through and Ordered a whole bunch of boxes. What else did I order? Stickers.
Basically,
Thank you
all the
notes.
supplies.
Everything that we need. The only thing I didn't order was bubble wrap and tape.
Yep. So, and in addition to all that boring stuff, the other boring stuff is we just kind of focus on customer service and fixing problems as they come up. And that, I mean, that's kind of what this whole season about is just now that we've kind of built and played and experimented and sourced and all that stuff all year long, now it's the time of season for this whole quarter where we just let the business run, find out what breaks, fix it. But it's primarily just maintenance mode and letting it run through the fourth quarter.
Yep, and we are working more on customer service. Not that I don't work on customer service every day anyway, but we have been accommodating more of the, we're getting into, I think I read December 16th, Ground Advantage is the last day you can ship to guarantee it'll get there by Christmas, which I call BS because that's only 8 days till December 24th. And
yeah, I wouldn't count on it.
If you were going to ship, I'd tell people to start picking priority. Not that priority is all that great either, but we have been accommodating, people who
want to switch addresses, for example.
Switch addresses. The other one that we've done is I've had people that, they need an item by a certain date.
Yep.
I'm more accommodating at this time of year. So we've been shipping out items that they place that day. If they've messaged us and want to ship that day, I have been shipping as long as we haven't already shipped for that day.
Yeah. So you guys know by watching the channel, if you've watched for a while, we experiment a lot. We play a lot. We do different tests a lot.
Corey does a bunch of tests.
All through the year, we're doing that kind of stuff. And we added 3 new eBay stores this year. I mean, we did a lot of stuff and it all compounded.
I'm very sad with my store right now.
Oh, it'll pick up.
It's just kind of taking a
That's all right. It'll pick up. But all those experiments and all those adding to the business and all those changes, this is the time of year where they either pay off or don't.
Yep.
Like this is when we can just run the business. We built the house. Let's see if it's livable now. Let's see if we can actually exist in it. And then come January, we can get back to really kind of adding on. We'll build a new garage for the house. Like that's kind of how we operate. Fourth quarter is very much about execution, not experimenting. So that's the mode we're in right now.
Yep. So and we discussed it. Didn't we discuss it in a previous video what we're going to do in January? Like in January, once fourth quarter's over and everything is kind of settled down, we're going to do some revamping here in the shop of moving stuff around and getting stuff more organized for us.
We even talked about possibly painting the walls in here, which Teresa shot down pretty quickly. She's
Unless we have a sprayer and a lot of tarpage.
Tarpage,
plasticage.
I don't mind that idea. I would like to tone it down in here a little bit. Everything you can see, the ceiling is just, well, I don't know if you can see it.
The ceiling's all white.
The ceiling is like a bright, shiny, reflective white, which is fine, but so is every wall.
Every wall is white.
Which
Except
does make it light in here. It makes it very easy to see in here, so I like that. But
it's not very cheery.
It's not very good for the camera either.
No, what are we going to do, paint it gray?
Well, like just tone it down a touch. Like over by my shipping station, we have a lighter color gray.
It's gray.
Even that little bit of a tone down helps. So we may do stuff like that come January.
So yes.
But not till after boring season.
No, and so yes, I do have to rein in Corey.
A little bit.
With his experiments. Even though he took on a big project. 2 big projects that have nothing to do. One has nothing to do with reselling, and the other one has everything to do with reselling.
Well, the one that has everything to do with reselling, we talked a little bit on the Saturday Shop Talk, and it has everything to do with promoted listings. With the January 16th change coming up with attribution, 13th, I don't think I could ignore it anymore. I had to take it on.
So we're not going to discuss it.
I'll be sharing that with you soon. And let's just say we spend, between our 4 stores, we spend somewhere between $800 and $1,000 a month on promoted listings. That's what the fees are that we're currently paying right now. I went and looked them all up. Now you take that and consider it 100% attribution.
Yep.
To where those are going to double. That's unacceptable. I had to fix the problem. So I dug into that. We'll get into that later. But
this video has nothing to do with that. But.
We are going to be doing something different during this boring season, and we'll talk about that next. But what else sold?
We sold some Christmas Village. This was stuff that was on my proxy bid auction. I have never heard of this brand before, but they seem to sell pretty good.
It's the Museum of the City of New York. That's kind of cool.
It is Currier and Ives, the Museum of the City of New York. Winter in the Country Barn is this one.
You think they can get a whole New York museum in that little hut?
No.
New York must have been small when they made this.
No, the whole series is just about, you can read on the side of it.
No, I can't. I don't have glasses on.
Well, whatever. But anyways, that was sold for $29.99. I think I only have like 4 of them left.
All right, looks like the next thing we got is a lighter. And talk about just plain Jane and nothing to it. Like this thing, There's nothing to this thing. It's just stamped metal.
This is a vintage IMCO, New York, solo travel pocket metal tobacco cigarette lighter. There's not like there. I only did that, and you can see that you can hear it hit the strike.
You can pull the little thing out so that you can fill it with fluid.
Yep. So it is like a Zippo, but it's
Kind of.
not a Zippo. But this is one that we discussed. The guy messaged us and said, "Hey, can you change my address?" So we did cancel it and whatever to redo it, so we could ship it because he didn't want it to ship to his ex's house. That's what he said. I don't want it to ship to my ex's house. Anyways, it sold for $39.99, and it also came for Proxibid.
Oh, okay. So some other benefits of the boring season that we actually get to do is the boring season is also holiday season.
It is. We had Halloween, we have Thanksgiving, we have Veterans Day, we have Christmas,
Yep.
we have New Year's Eve, New Year's Day.
And that means we get to pull back a little bit and take some of the time back because all we're doing is running the business. We're not doing all the extra stuff we do all year long, like sourcing every week and all the extra fun stuff.
Yep.
We get to pull that time back and actually spend some time with the family over the holidays. And I think this is kind of our reset time of the year.
It is.
It's very easy if you're not structured this way and you don't see this time of year as a reset to burn out. And this is the time of year, or slightly like right in January is the time of year when, if you're watching on YouTube, you're going to start seeing all the reseller videos come out about reseller burnout.
Yep.
Every single year, it's like clockwork. And I think the reason we don't so bad.
No, we do take the time off.
We do take the time off. Well, it's like a job. If you take a weekend off or a week off for Christmas and you have to come back, it's hard to come back and you feel that burnout.
But it is very, very hard. So one of the things that I said last week when we were recording this initially was, the week before I was working on a whole bunch of paperwork. And so I didn't list for like 3 days.
Yep.
And then it came around and I'm like, I really don't feel like listing, but I know I have to now that I'm back into it.
You have to force yourself back in. But I think because we're structured like this, where fourth quarter is our reset and our boring season, and we know it's time for holidays and all the stuff we do extracurricular has nothing to do with the business. That's not funny. I think because we have the fourth quarter as that place, it gives us the light at the end of the tunnel that we can see, and it makes it easier to come back in January. And we don't experience the burnout quite as bad as, say, if we didn't do it this way.
So, if you run, and I think and that's part of it that I think is different depending on the area you live in.
Yeah, well, seasons are different in different areas. This is our boring season.
This is our boring season, but I watch some people who are down in Florida and who are down in Arizona, and this is their go time right now because it's cooler and people are willing to have garage sales, and it's not 110 degrees. I'd say plus humidity, but I don't even know if they get humidity down there. They have dry heat in Arizona. So.
Well, you included Florida in that, so automatically there's humidity there.
I don't know. I've never been there.
So, but even though they have the busy season in a different spot, I do think they still have the boring season and the fast season. So this is our boring season. Theirs just might be different, or yours might be different. So, all right, let's look at what's sold next.
Okay, we sold some South Park. This is my last one. I was hoping they would sell together, but it sold separate, so that's okay. Show them the people.
Oh, we got Kenny and Kyle going out.
We do. This is a Comedy Central fun for all.
I was very tempted to keep these, by the way.
We had to, because we had Cartman and who's the other one?
Kyle, we have Kenny, Kyle. Cartman. We had Cartman. Who did we have on the other one? Was it Butters?
No.
With Cartman? I don't remember who was packaged with Cartman, but that's this one.
Yes, they are South Park plush. They're 6-inch plushes in the box. They are new. They did have to get some dusting.
Cartman and Eric. They're all in the back.
Oh, yeah, it was Cartman and Eric.
He was the one in there with him.
But they sold for $44.99, and I bet somebody's getting that for Christmas.
The last one I'm not going to pick up. It's not even up here. It's already packed
pre-boxed.
Yep, it's pre-boxed.
I forgot to pull it when I pulled all my pre-box
This
stuff.
is another Teresa buy.
But this was a good one.
It was a good one.
This was. I paid I think I paid like $5 or $10 for it. But it is a Casio number, Bluetooth, thermal print, black cash register with keys. It is tested and working. I did test it. The only thing I didn't test was the Bluetooth.
Yep.
But I'm assuming it's working. So I guess I don't know. But
we'll find out.
It does come with all of the keys. This is one that actually I ordered keys for because it had the employee key, but it didn't have the master key. So we did order that. And the only other thing that I didn't order that was stuck was the drawer thing. The drawer lock was missing a clip, so I didn't order that. But that's all included. They can order a new one if they want.
It's like a $3 clip. They can buy it.
Yep.
So, all right.
But you can't go on. I got to tell people what it's sold for.
Well, I'm waiting.
You weren't. You were going to go on without me. Anyways, that cash register for the $10 we put into it sold for $349.99. But there was a note on it saying, please make it a blind box.
It's a drop ship.
It's a drop shipper. And please make sure you clean it before.
Duh. We cleaned it before we
I
listed
cleaned it before I listed it, and then I stuck it in a box with a whole bunch of paper.
All right, so as a wrap up here, we're avoiding the chaos of all the listing. We're quitting all the fun stuff that goes with it. We're quitting all the side projects for this season, and we're doubling down on the grind part, which is just running the business.
Yep, but the grind, no matter what season you're in, the grind is the most important thing that you can do. It is very vital because if you're not grinding, you're not listing, you're not shipping, you're not doing, sourcing to get new items, your business can't run.
And I will say this is, other than the holidays and the family time, this is my least favorite season because it is not fun. There is you take all the fun out of it. For Teresa, the fun is sourcing. For me, the fun is experimenting and growing. And we take all the fun away from both of us. So this is my least favorite season, but it's probably also our most vital season. Like when we run this season and just run the business without all the extra noise involved, you really start to see the cracks in the walls. If anything is not working the way it should, this is when you see it. I'm the crack in the wall? Are you pointing at me?
No.
Or are you saying I see the cracks in the wall?
You didn't.
What are you trying to say?
You didn't see nothing. But yeah, so, and it does. It'll show you, if you have issues with your customer service. It'll show you issues if you have issues with locating stuff, which I kind of have lately. So I can't wait for inventory to come around. I may do inventory for for my jewelry store because a lot of that is like hanging in things that are really easy to go through and verify. Yeah. Do that early so that one's out of the way.
It's kind of crazy when all the other stuff goes away, how easy it is to see glaring holes in the business when you're just running it. Like we have some deficiencies to address in our business that are just starting to show up because we're not really doing anything else.
What's the deficiency? You?
Well, you fixed one of them the other day.
What was that?
Trying to find a box to put something in was crazy because we had boxes everywhere. They were all over the floor. They were all over the shelves.
Yeah, I came out here without Corey. I came out here too. So a little story since we have a little bit of time.
And I think part of why she did this is because every time we go to pack, like on a Monday like today, half of the day is with me just cursing about where in the hell are these boxes.
So I came out here initially that day. What did I tell you I was coming out here to do that day?
I don't remember. List something?
No, I was coming out here because in our house when we moved in, our bedroom flooring and everything in our room is gold and blue.
Yep. Not real gold. Otherwise, we
no,
like
sold chrome. Not chrome. Brass. Yellow brass. And so we took a lot of that out when we moved in there. We didn't take out the blue carpet. We just left it. Someday we'll replace it. But I listed the chandelier that was in our house. It's like the Delft blue. It's like blue and gold, and it has rose white milk glass things.
Did you use AI to get good descriptions?
I did.
Awesome.
I did. But anyway, so I came out here. My whole goal was so Corey wouldn't, excuse my language, bitch at me when it came time to ship it.
That's horrible language. I don't know what you're trying to say.
I pre-packed it. Anything that I buy lately that I know he's going to complain about, I pre-pack.
This is why we're going to have a lot of broken stuff when we do ship it, because Teresa does not pack the way I pack.
I did. I use so much paper. So for this chandelier, just so you know, I packaged each one.
I complain when I pack, but I pack well.
I packed this well too. The people who got my ladybug, they liked it because I packed it well. But I packed the globes individually.
Here's the issue with pre-packing. In case anybody does this or doesn't do this, you probably already know if you do this. The problem with pre-packing is bubble goes flat and paper compresses.
Oh.
So even over time, if that doesn't sell for 6 months and you pick it up, you'll probably be able to shake the box.
Well, then I'll open it and I'll put some more paper in it.
Yep. So that is the problem with pre-packing. But big things like that, if they sell fast, pre-packing is awesome.
But also pre-packing those saves to make sure you get the correct dimensions for it. Because shipping is super high on some of those bigger boxes.
I have domestic violence on camera now. It's horrible.
You want to call the adult social services?
All right.
But anyways, so I came out to pre-package up this lamp chandelier, and there were boxes like all over. It was driving me nuts. So I got rid of some of the old boxes that we had that were from our previous business.
You're still at the beginning of the story.
So I put away all the boxes. That's what I was getting to. I put away all of our padded. I put away all of our boxes. I found a new spot to put the overflow. That's the story.
All right. Nice
now
wrap
called
up.
social services.
I like that. All right. So how do you guys handle your boring season? Or do you have a boring season? Let us know. This is just kind of how we do it. This is not necessarily the right way. Sure, there's a better way. But this is how we do it over 4 years. This is kind of how we've evolved our business. So how do you guys do it? Let us know in the comments.
No hate for smacking him. Oh, can I make? Oh, I don't.
You can't. Hey, if you're a Pop sympathizer, give her hell.
But hold on, I'm gonna spill a piece before Saturday's Top Talk. Somebody called me ugly.
Oh, they did.
Somebody called me ugly.
They're not a very nice person. Sometimes we get some very angry people in our comments, but that's all right. We know how to handle them.
FY, if you have kids watching, turn them away. Here's my response to him calling me ugly.
You just put on your glasses back there.
I can't because they're taped up there.
You just wear those through the Saturday Shop Talk.
Maybe I will. No.
All right, we got to get out of here because we do have a busy day. So we will see you guys Saturday.
Hasta la vista, baby. That hurt my fingers.